Welcome back to Gaming Top Down. Today we're going to be looking at and unboxing Djinn, a game by Benjamin Schwer and published by Hall Games and Pegasus Spiel. Plays 1 to 4 players in 60 to 90 minutes, and it's a game about catching these evil Djinn in magical bottles and putting a cork in the top so they can't get out, which is an odd theme, but seems kind of fun, to be honest. It's kind of a medium weight game. It's not incredibly complex, but has a bit going on. There's a big board and quite a few different pieces and cards. So let's get into the box and see what all of those different components look like. First off, it does kind of look like they have smashed Pennywise in there. I don't know if that was a choice they made or if it's just a coincidence, but it does look like Pennywise, just saying. All right, first up is the rule book. It's nice and tall and glossy. Introduction, game components, setup, general remarks, game overview, what you can do on your turn, lots of text, but there are quite a few pictures as well. They're just kind of smaller pictures. Oh, maybe this game is a little more involved than I thought. We'll see. End of the game and scoring, solo play and a variant, what's this, kind of like an achievement sheet, or high score tracking sheet, and an appendix for all of the icons, character tiles, cards, and symbols on the back, which is appreciated. All right, after that, we've got, wow, a bunch of cardboard punch-outs, and I mean a bunch. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 punch-out sheets here. You've got this shaped one. I forgot what they are called, but they might be some kind of objective that are worth some amount of points. Got these chests that will give you some kind of reward. I'm assuming this is points or victory points in the game. These are probably the bottles that you keep the Djinn inside. Got a few different punch outs with those. Oh, these are different kinds of bottles. You must have to catch specific ones in specific types of bottles, I would imagine. Some scrolls in 1 and 3 values as well. Okay, and then the, oh, it looks like the board is part of this, so it must be a bunch of these sheets put together. Oh, it is. We'll get to that, the main board in a minute. This is the player board where you will keep track of the Djinns that you have captured, the ones you're trying to bottle. Go up above, and then you've got kind of this magic currency here that you use in order to capture them. And these different like player tokens here, I believe, slot in the bottom here, kind of attaching to this little puzzle piece there. Something must slot on the left as well and on the right. Kind of cool that those things slot together there. So those are the player boards in 4 different colors. You got the blue windows here, yellow windows here, shout out for green windows here, and red windows here. These are some of those pieces that must slot over here where you can get those objective things. On this one, you can see that each player has these tokens that I think kind of go over here, and you'll be putting them out on the board next to different locations in order to get those boons when you go there. So that was kind of those. These are where those objectives will be kept on like a central board. I'm guessing in 3 different denominations. And then these 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets here are for the central board. I generally prefer it when a board is all connected and just folds, but maybe this will work in this scenario. Who knows? You've got the manufacturing of magical items, the upper market, the Academy of something on the next sheet. Looks like this punches out. It must like be reversible based on player count? It is, yes. Oh, that's kind of handy then. The Dragon Goblet Tavern. I think this is where you can get new, like, worker people. They're cards that can help you. The Catacombs. And completing that sentence was Magical Arts, and then the Archives. And I think that is all of the punch outs there. They look pretty standard thickness, but they feel nice on top. So hopefully that board will sit flat and nice in there. So lots of things to punch out here for this game. Other than that, there are a few other components here in the box. We'll look at the cards at the end. There is a draw bag here. It's kind of, says Djinn on it. It's kind of like velvet or something. It's a weird material, to be honest, but it feels nice. Lots, wow. Well, for all those punch outs, I assume. Lots of baggies. And then we've got some other things to look at. We have some golden keys. Those are cool looking. We have these green crystals. These go on those player tracks I mentioned to keep track of that resource for you. So there's one for each player. Okay. We've got, these are the corks that go in the top of those magical bottles that trap the Djinn. They're just a pretty standard wooden piece there. Then we have some more player pieces here in the different colors. You've got like a mage and a smaller worker guy. Maybe that represents the helper cards you can get. The green one looks like they're all the same design, just different colors. Okay. Then other than those, the last of the pieces look to be, other than some more bags, the Djinn in the game. There are basic Djinn in orange, blue, and white, and brown. And then there are, I don't remember what they call them, boss Djinn maybe? Basically the bigger ones. And they are these big silver ones. I think whenever you have enough power to capture one of these, you also get one of the little ones with them. They look cool. All right, that is all of the Djinn and wooden pieces. So last up is just the deck of cards here. And there's quite a few cards, to be honest, with different backs. I'm assuming this is the solo cards here. We've got cards with this back. That might also be solo cards because they look like they have to do with like the actions that that solo player would select. So maybe that's what those are. These three, maybe these are player aids then. There's two of these ones that maybe show you some differences between a 1, 2, 3, and 4 player game with setup. And then there are 4 of these, which I think shows you what you're going to score at the end of the game. And some reminders about how much of your, I don't know what that resource is called, magical crystal power it takes to capture the Djinns. So those must be a player aid card. Then we've got some of these cards here. I don't know, they have the objective seal, so I would assume that's what they are. If you're able to complete 2 of this kind of this kind of panorama image, which you can get on some different cards we'll look at in a minute, then you'd get 8 points. This one is 3 of any one type, gets you 5. Yeah, different objectives. That's green and or open and closed doors, maybe? Anyways, bunch of different objective cards. Then we have those panorama cards that I was just mentioning here. We've got kind of the top and bottom of, that's not right, of the robe, I thought, but let's see. This one is not the top to that one. Neither is that. Oh, it looks like they have different artwork, so you probably have to complete them with the same art, which is crazy. I wonder if they are player specific. Was there 4? Let's go back and count real quick. No, it doesn't look like it actually. There's 2, 2, 2, 2, and a 1. Interesting. But it looks like you need to line them up with the ones that match. You've got their robes, kind of their head, and the top of their staff. And on the front side of those are different, I don't know if those are like ongoing abilities or immediate abilities that you get from getting those cards, but something there on the right side as well. Then these door cards look like they are closed on one side, probably until you use a key to open them or something, and they are open on the other side and have some sort of person at the door after they are open, and something that you can do here. I wonder if these are like people that need things fulfilled, like that are coming to your shop, and then once you have paid whatever you need to, you flip it over to show that you have done it. That'd be my guess, but again, haven't read this rule book, so I'm not sure. But quite a few of those as well. All right, and that is all of the cards. That is everything in the box, so that's going to do it for this unboxing of Djinn. Let me know in the comments if you have played this game. I'd love to hear your experience with it. Make sure to check out the rest of the content I have here on the channel. I do other unboxings and reviews and top 10 lists and, you know, just other fun stuff. Make sure to like and subscribe and check out our weekly gaming podcast and our monthly giveaway. And without any more talk, I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.